here are solutions to the extra credit perfect problem, the third one, but the extra credit of the third, for Math 243. So what we have here is a bunch of data for, the 2011 NFL Combine, showing times for running backs and quarterbacks, how long it took them to run the 40-yard dash. And so what we do, we have two columns of data here, all the running backs and then all the quarterbacks. And what I want to do is I want to compare LaMichael James here to Andrew Luck over here. And the question is, which one ran faster? And you're like, well, LaMichael James had a faster time. He ran faster. And it's like, right, okay, that's not what I'm asking, though. I mean, who ran faster relative to their peers, relative to the people playing the same position. So in order to make that comparison, you want to compare LaMichael James to all running backs and Andrew Luck to all quarterbacks. And the way you do that is by calculating z-scores. So what we'll need to do is put all this information into a calculator, which I went ahead and did before I started this video. And if you do that, you find that the average time of a running back was 4.60, and the standard deviation for a running back was 0.128. These are both in seconds. And the average time for a quarterback was 4.77, and the standard deviation for a quarterback was 0.180. So using all that information, we can calculate the two z-scores. We can calculate the z-score for LaMichael James. And what that will be is LaMichael James' time, which is 4.45, minus the average time for running backs, which is 4.60, divided by the standard deviation for running backs, which is 0.128. And if you calculate this, you get approximately negative 1.17. And if we do that same thing, if we calculate a z-score for Andrew Luck, what we do is we start with his 40 time, which was 4.67, and we subtract the average time for quarterbacks, which is 4.77, and divide by their standard deviation, which is 0.180. And if you do that calculation, you get about negative 0.56. And it turns out that's all the calculations we'll need to do. We have these two z-scores, and so what this is saying is LaMichael James ran 1.17 standard deviations faster than his peers, whereas Andrew Luck ran 0.56 standard deviations faster than his peers. They're both faster because the signs are negative in both. So what I would say is LaMichael, maybe I'll abbreviate LaMichael James. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'm going to write James. James ran 1.17 standard deviations faster than the average running back. While Andrew Luck, maybe Luck to be consistent, well, Luck only ran 0.56 standard deviations faster than the average quarterback. So relative to their peers, by peers I mean people that play the same position, LaMichael James was faster, or ran faster. I think that's about all you need. That should be the end of these solutions.